What's going on, everyone? My name is Jeff. So guys, I'm a little bit under the weather. I've been sick for the past couple of days, and all this volatility in the market isn't really making it much better. Of course, I have sold off on some put options, and we did see the Dow jump about 200 points today, so I gotta say that felt kind of nice. But I really wanted to get a video pushed out today, and as you can see from my background, it's probably difficult to make a connection between the UFC and Aurora Cannabis. Now, I have a background in martial arts and boxing, and I've always been a very big fan of UFC, and at the same time, Aurora Cannabis never fails to amaze me. And given the current trade war with China, chip makers are falling and service companies are maintaining, and given the volatile nature of this market, when I really sit down and think about it, I feel safer investing into Aurora Cannabis than just about any other company out there. I even sometimes have this recurring daydream where I just sell everything and funnel all of my investment money into ACB. But I'm probably not going to do that. I'm just trying to illustrate how great of an investment I think this is. And if you're here for the long term, great things are going to happen. So in this video, we're going to be talking about how Aurora is planning to partner with the UFC. Guys, that is something I am just, once again, really excited about. So you know the drill. Make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. I appreciate all the support, and make sure to subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. So this article hit literally just a couple of minutes ago to my knowledge. So Aurora Cannabis and the UFC are excited to announce an exclusive multi-year, multi-million-dollar global partnership. Guys, it is expected to advance further clinical research on the relationship between 100% hemp-derived cannabinoids and athlete wellness and recovery, with a view to accelerating CBD product development and education. So I've always thought this was kind of a developing idea, how CBD is going to penetrate into athletics and sports. Because let's face it, athletes get beat up, they get injured, and they get hurt. They also need a quick recovery time to get back on the football field, get back on the basketball court, and in this case, get back in the cage fighting. So this partnership, guys, is really going to be used for research. And so on the front end, we're probably not going to see any big benefits to Aurora's balance sheet. This isn't a move that's going to push the revenues up, $50 or $100 million quarter over quarter, but they're going to be advancing science and really working to improve athlete wellness and recovery. So very exciting. So the UFC boasts more than 300 million fans worldwide. That's another reason why I stay on YouTube so much. I'm always watching YouTube in my spare time. Of course, me being a big mixed martial arts fan, there's a lot of podcasts and shows and good coverage, and especially if you want to go back and watch old fights, YouTube is a great place to do so. And one of the biggest problems I've seen in the UFC over the past couple of years, guys, is the really strict drug testing. You might have heard it called USADA. Where the problem I see there, guys, it's always performance enhancing drugs. Very rarely is it marijuana or anything like that. It's always steroids or some kind of quick recovery drug, and that's the reason these athletes are failing drug tests, and that's the reason a lot of these fights are getting called off. So Aurora stepping in and going to conduct all of this research to better athlete wellness and give them quicker recovery times, but also allowing them to pass their drug tests. Now I see a real future here to better sports, as a whole. Now this research will be conducted at the UFC's Performance Institute in Las Vegas, Nevada, in collaboration with UFC's sports performance team. And now they're going to use athletes who choose to participate in these studies. Clinical studies will focus on pain management, inflammation, injury, exercise recovery, and mental well-being. Aurora. So UFC President Dana White came out and said, since the day we opened the Performance Institute, our primary goal was to offer UFC athletes the best possible training, nutrition, and recovery services. So this partnership with Aurora is an extension of that goal, and we're looking forward to collaborating with them to find new ways to improve the health and safety of our athletes. So I've been following Dana White for many years, and I can just tell you, he probably doesn't give a hoot about the safety and health of the athletes. He's probably just looking forward to it so less big card fights get canceled. Therefore, that's more money going into his pocket. But however you want to look at that, improving health, safety, not failing drug tests, all of that really is going to work together to make the sport better in the long term. So again, guys, I just briefly want to talk about this. Aurora did trade up 2%, then got another 6 cents in after hours, so it's currently at $8.72. But I have firmly put ACB into that elite class of stocks that I most definitely want to own, and I'm going to be investing in the most. So I'm putting it up there with Disney and Microsoft, Facebook, Amazon, Alibaba. Aurora goes into that class. And even if you want to look at this from an opportunity standpoint, is that Aurora is still such a small company in comparison. You really can't compare them to them large mega cap companies. So really what I want to focus on here, guys, is the opportunity of what Aurora can be, what they already are, and what they can become into the future. And I'm sure I get a lot of comments asking about a lot of different MJ companies. And sometimes I don't know if people are trading these stocks or they want to be long-term investors. But the more I research into different MJ companies, the more I want to just keep investing into ACB. And of course, not having all of my eggs in one basket. But I feel like if I have $1 to spend on MJ stocks, then I have 95 cents to give to Aurora. That's just the way I feel about it. And in the meantime, I will continue researching some of these smaller companies and continue being interested in them, but I am hard pressed to find a better company to invest in 2019 and going forward. So that's all I got for the videos, guys. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on the UFC and Aurora becoming partners. Thanks as always, and have a great day.